and made in Modi for them animals years ago.
Ready, set, go. Coming to you live, it's the AutoHub show with Ian and Jeff. Here we go.
So what would your dealership feel like if your entire sales staff was literally on fire, your sales and service staff? They were nonstop all over social media, completely dominating your marketplace. They could do it in 30 days or less and then continue their education to do it for an entire 6 months or a year. You literally would completely take over the entire marketplace and no one would be able to compete with you. And that's what we can do for you. So when you're walking around your community, whether you're at local restaurants or you're going to the gym, if you don't want to be bothered, fine, you won't be bothered. But a lot of people will walk up to you and say, oh my God, I love your social media. Your staff is amazing. We love what you're doing in the community. We want to come buy a car from you. We want to get an oil change at your dealership. Your community is absolutely going to love you. And it doesn't matter what platform you're on. You could be on TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, all social media platforms. You will literally be all over the place. I've traveled all over North America. I've trained Toyota. I've trained Nissan. I've been to driving sales. I've been to Women in Auto. I get hired as a speaker for conferences at universities all over the country. And I can help change the trajectory of your dealership right now. If you click on the link, you can sign up for our webinar. It's live with me and you'll learn the 7 strategies that you need at your dealership in order to see that success.
Hi, everyone. This is Paul Brobson, the CEO over at Trusted Sale. And if you don't know Larry Feldman at Career Changers, boy, are you missing out. Now, what are you missing, you might ask? Well, for starters, you're missing the world's best trainer. But seriously, what makes Larry a great trainer is how engaged he keeps his audience. I was at a store recently while Larry was conducting training. And let me tell you, nobody wanted to leave that room. I mean, even when they needed a bio break, they wanted to stick around and hear what Larry had to say. The great late Jim Valvano, who said, to me, there are 3 things everyone should try to do every day. Number 1 is laugh. Number 2 is think. Spend some time in thought every day. And number 3, you should have your emotions move you to tears. If you laugh, think, and cry, that's a heck of a day. Well, I can tell you, Larry's going to make you laugh. He's going to make you think. And yeah, every once in a while, he's going to make you shed a tear or two. But one thing I can say, it's a heck of a day when Larry comes to visit. But wait, there's more. There is? Yeah. Not only is Larry a great trainer, but he's also one hell of a recruiter. So if you need people in your dealership, I mean anyone, you need technicians, salespeople, managers, BDC agents, whatever you need, Larry can get you staffed right with the right people and do it fast.
Ways to improve. Every month we want to improve better on what we did the month before, maybe the year before. It's about how fast we can get the cars done with quality work to get it to the front line, because that's where we make our money. And the bottom line is the longer it takes, the more money you spend. We want to get it down as low as possible. Right now, like I said, we're in a great stage. We're at 4.5 days. In recon, we want to know how quickly we can get the cars out of the recon process and to their front line. The average days in recon, and then the time to line of the Nissan thing to be it. I'm Mike Burrell. I'm Service Director at JM Lexus.
Hello, this is Ian.
And this is Jeff. And we're here at Used Car Week again with our ambush interview. So we just finished lunch, and we got to have a great experience. The gentleman here who won the independent used car dealer. And I'll get him to repeat it in just a minute as to how we opened it up. And it's very nice. And so here we have Mark Wida from Colorado Springs, Colorado. And if you can introduce yourself, let's say a little bit and repeat your opening line.
Sure. My name's Mark Wida. I'm the owner of Street Slot Auto Brokers in Colorado Springs. The opening line that spoke is that first time I went to the award in 2017, I got an email from the Knights that Francis Scott I thought it was one of those scams. Sounds like I sent you black. He called me and he said, no, I assure you it's a good investment. I was very honored. So he said it's a panel of industry experts and they look at reputation, involvement of the industry, and I see how we work as president as well. And charity work and takes you take care of customers. It's very honored because then when he called me in about 3 months ago, I have it's like secrets. I was totally that way. Great group of good dealers. There are more good ones out there than bad ones. And 43, I'll hear about the bad ones. Other for second. That's terrific. I got to tell you too, when you're hired amongst a new car franchise, what usually happens is rep can be called, rep from your rep from Honda, Ford, whatever it's called, Bill. Hey, these guys are bots. Why? Because they just want 100 light makes all can't move or whatever it is, right? But an independent, considering 100,000 independent views out there, it's crazy. And you just mentioned that CAD, Colorado Sky. Okay, so independent. Okay, yeah. We used to have the guys CADA, Colorado Automotive Association. That Chantel. Sam, that super guy. I used to work in franchise business. So I ran dealerships and franchise stores. Why? Yeah.
So, as a used car dealer, but more for the used car dealer that's obviously very successful, what advice do you give to someone else who's work for a franchise dealer working as an up-and-coming used car dealer about how to get there with
Be patient with the process, compromise your ethics, plans, standards. I'm figured out excellence that I don't, which I never to walk over. And what I hire the first one day, all at the same time. It's no problem. Built we're almost in our community. Great town, good used car town. Especially reputation when it had 5-star, 2000 with team. Buying it. There's a lot to be said about doing business the right way. And if you bring in the new car practice into a used car world, it actually works. And even though you're in right now, actually, you don't want to talk too much because their practices are kind of waning a bit. We're kind of expecting lots of a bubble fee as the market. So, what are you looking to? We ask everybody this. What are you looking to achieve? Well, other than getting it. Well, I started coming to used car rate for the fun about work, but my hashtag is always remain. I just feel like no matter how much I can do anything, so I've been in this after 38 years. I love to meet people, share ideas. I want to share ideas with people. I want to learn also from. It's just never change plans. Well, just keep doing what you can do on expressions. It gets and I always want to be now like AI. Everything that's changing. Talk about the reputation. Start US CSI. You don't have official CSI symbols, but customer satisfaction. So, and then because the way to keep your prices, buy the right cars and market outlet, not compromise on your standards as far as your size. It's build that customer from it. It's just you have to be sharp with them. Look out, happy, events. That's that. I just home over.
Oh. And what is the biggest learning you've had in the last few years? Obviously, it's been a challenge. It's the biggest learning.
Well, post-COVID particularly, buying the right car was super bad. Interest rates rising, the questions, the market, as we're aware, up and down, it's deep. It's just very unpredictable at times. Or important. I'm trying to get better, trying to get inventory quicker. So I have a little service department that I'm trying to get that out. Sponsors, trying to work on what I call time to market. Time to target. It's around 5 days. It's on the lot, and I would need certain standards. Shorter body shop, issues, parts related. That's where we're at. 85% with those rates.
Fantastic. Well, you mentioned CSI. Well,
you also mentioned Google reviews. I think that's better than CSI. CSI is a doctored process, in my opinion, because I don't know of anything out there that has a 97.8% total satisfaction. I don't care anybody. The best heart surgeon in the world is not. And yet dealers go, we're the best. 98 Google reviews. You get 4.8. If you got them organic, that's it. Because you look at somebody the wrong way, they can give you that. You can't change. So perfect. Anything else?
Yeah. When you're looking at your local market, before you talk to some folks who can show the booth cars a lot, and they were talking about buying cars outside of market and moving them. Is that something you do to acquire cars?
Yes, both buying that more money. I already saw that it's Ford Raptors this morning. One of my guys texted me, 2022 Ford Raptors. I shipped out on it now. Never going to see the best one. Little transaction was drawn online. It's going to wire us the money so that we're going to ship them stock. And now, so I buy probably 90% of the so like that. I still like I like to go out and touch them, sit them, scratch them, and do everything on myself. So I might can travel with one. I don't have to probably slow down a little bit. I don't buy it too much. Here's two. Let's talk about some of the takeaway from online sources. We're really trying to get better at buying. Also, from local. Most people want to sell that. They don't want to have to deal with somebody else and some kind of house. We're buying probably 10 to 15 a month. They buy it. Best practice, sub stores, we're buying, upwards of 75 from the economy. And do you do that? How do you do that? Do you use software? Do you just scan the market? We have a software company that sends us leads, and then we have every taps. Then snacks them to care for you. So parts here, they don't want to do business. To tell them who they are, slice the black card. Like go look out that because they know the money versus just Joe Blow their house, buy write your check, something like that. So I check out the things out clear. So we're getting better at that. We're not good yet, but we're trying to grow that pocket. Acquisition is extremely important. Hey, we all know the old saying. You made your money when you bought, and you sold. And it's really funny. My favorite thing that I say to people is they're selling privately as they on Facebook. And of course, the Facebook marketplace is just available. And you say that to a person twice. Once you say it to them, they go, if I see that again, I'm going to explode. Yeah, so that's terrific.
Thanks very much for the interview. Congratulations on your success, and thanks for all the thoughts. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. You guys have a great day.
Thanks for taking the time to see him.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh la la. What?
Thanks for joining us. It was a great show, and follow us anywhere you would like on your favorite podcast, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and of course on our YouTube, or subscribe to our own channel.